So I'll let you, Cody, if you just want to talk just a little bit, and then any kind of questions you have about the drive or anything else, we'd love to hear.
Yeah, I'll take any questions, but just kind of describe Turner's heroes and my relationship with Turner. So Turner and I were the two tight ends that came in the 2016 class. And that obviously means you spend a lot of time together as soon as you get on campus. And that's something that was kind of an instant connection. And I know I can speak for guys like Drew and Cam and Deuce and Cade and Dari. We've always been really close, even from that first summer. So his illness, after kind of hit at the end of his sophomore year and beginning of his junior year, that was kind of we all kind of battled that together, and that was always kind of our mindset, is we were always there for him and he was always there for us. And no matter what he was going through, he'd walk in with a smile on his face, cracking jokes, always wanting to lift us up, even though he was the one who needed to be lifted up. And that was something that was just so special about him, and anyone that you talk to will say the same thing. And so after he passed away, there was kind of a hole left, and kind of our roommate group and our friend group. And I knew that we had to do kind of something to honor him, and I didn't know what that was at the time. And I'll say that down in Houston at the Texas Bowl, I think it was Christmas Day, we actually went to MD Anderson Cancer Center, where he got his experimental immunotherapy treatment that he actually didn't end up finishing. But we still talked to his surgeon and his PA there, Dr. Amy Hessel, and she was just incredible. Everything about her and everything that she said about him, even the short amount of time that they spent together, was exactly what we felt. And that experience really opened my eyes and be like, okay, I want to do something in a hospital setting and to help kids that were kind of like Turner. And so that's kind of how Turner's Heroes came to fruition. I've been working on it since early January. We incorporated in February, and then we officially launched in June or early July. But kind of, I would say we have three prongs of things we do. The first being we put on events in the Children's Hospital, and these can be as simple as playing bingo with the kids, which we did last Thursday, or a more kind of major event where we basically have these design capes that have Turner's Heroes right here, and then we get to basically go to the Children's Hospital, Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's at Vanderbilt, and we basically spent 2 hours designing capes with these kids, and it was really special. And I know all the volunteers there were like, wow, like that two hours flew by, and they all wanted to do it like immediately again. It was something that was really special. And kind of the thinking about that is, I mean, these kids are our heroes, these patients, whether they're battling cancer or something else. One of the moms actually came up to me and she's like, yeah, we've been here for 18 days, and just coming down here for an hour and being able to spend time with you guys designing capes and just kind of escaping from reality for a little bit was something that was really special to them, and that like made everything worth it for me. And I know that Turner would be looking on that and saying, wow, like this is exactly what I want my legacy to be. So the second portion is kind of what we're doing this weekend. So as you guys, I know you guys have heard, and thank you, Adam, for writing that story. It was incredible. But we're trying to raise $50,000 in 82 hours, and obviously 82 was his number. The site is live now, but the actual kickoff of the donation drive is on kickoff of the game, and it will probably go to about 9 p.m. on Tuesday night. And it really is a way to fund or to honor Turner and fund a discovery grant, which is pretty unique to the Children's Hospital here, in that we'll have a panel of individuals, and I know that Noel and Randy Cockrell, his parents, will be on that. Coach Mason will be on that panel as well because of his donation. And many different researchers will kind of present their idea for the grant to that panel, and they'll get to choose. And all these research grants will be focused on pediatric cancer research. So all the money that is being raised right now will go to fund a specific grant towards pediatric cancer research, which I think is super special. So that's kind of the second thing. And then the third thing, we are working with Allatoona High School right now, which is Turner's alma mater, and they're holding a Turner's Heroes game, and they're dedicating it to Turner. But really, we want to expand that to any Nashville high schools, any high schools anywhere that want to hold like a Turner's Heroes games. It doesn't have to be in honor of Turner; it can be in honor of anyone. And that's kind of what we're doing here this weekend. Is we really want to honor Turner, and we have a bunch of things planned to kind of do that throughout the game, which is gonna be really special. So, yeah, I'll take any questions.
Cody, how do you? Your head coach has already given a head start to the drive.
Yes, he has.
What's your message with him taking that head start? What's your message to Vandy fans of if they're considering this weekend of giving? Why should they give?
I would say that it's kind of twofold, and I do want to just thank Coach Mason immensely for that. It wasn't even as you said, I know it wasn't even a conversation. He just said, "I'm doing this," and I was like, "Wow, that's just incredible." And I mean, I think that just shows. I mean, not only is he a great football coach, but he's a great person who really cares about us. He cared about Turner. He cares about all his players. He cares about this community. And, I mean, that's just something really special about him. But to Vanderbilt fans directly, I would say that this is just such an opportunity to honor someone who we lost in our Vanderbilt community. I mean, Turner was special to us, and I know he was such a big part of the Vanderbilt community, and this is really a way to honor him. It will be like the Turner Cockrell Discovery Grant. So being able to fund that in his name is something that he would have wanted, and it's something that's super special to us. It's super special to his parents. It's super special to this Vanderbilt community as a whole.
In what ways can the Vanderbilt student body get involved with Turner's Heroes?
I mean, I would just say outreach. Reach out to your personal networks. Reach out to your networks back home and say, hey, this is kind of going on around campus, and these are my thoughts about it. We're honoring someone who we lost last year, and I think just being able to reach out to your personal networks, because I know especially at Vanderbilt, we're kind of from all over the place. And so to be able to reach into places like Chicago, I'm going to reach back up in Madison where I'm from, and just kind of increasing our network is something that's really special. And if places like those, and if they reach out and places like those want to hold like a Turner's Heroes game for someone that they lost in their community, like have them contact me and we can work things out and set something up for that person in their community. So I would just say outreach, support any way they can.
How do you're busy with school, football, how do you guys find the time to do this?
So I have a great board around me. I have a 5-member board, and they've been incredible, and they're kind of in all the different industries, and they do a lot of the work for me. I can't take all the credit for this. They've been along for the ride the entire time. So especially this week, like once Thursday hits, I'm going to be completely out, and they're going to kind of take over things for me, and I have all the confidence in the world in them. And Noel and Randy are both on the board too. I should mention that they've been involved since the start. They've been incredible and kind of like with me. They're kind of like the visionaries behind everything. So that's something that's been super cool. And I do call them my Southern parents because my parents are pretty far away. And I mean they really are. I'm talking to them all the time, and it's a special relationship. But yeah, I would say that. I mean I've had incredible people around me and people all over the Vanderbilt community offering to help at all times. So if I ever need to say, hey, can you make these graphics, or hey, can you craft these emails, or whatever it is, they'll be like, oh, absolutely, like what else can I do, and that type of thing.
One more question.
Everybody's going to be wearing the number display. What's that going to mean to you?
Yeah, so everyone's going to have the helmet stickers on. I think that's going to be something that's really cool, and I saw them. They look really good, and it's just kind of having that on the back of our helmets as we play this weekend. I think that's something that's super special and something that I don't know, maybe makes you think of him a little more and gives you that extra oomph to kind of put us over the edge this week. So I think that's something that it is a way to honor him, and it's a way to almost feel connected to him during the game.
Cody, thank you.
Thank you, guys.